is the Psychedelic Music Show.
Just fuming.
You're listening to Super Mega Radio.
Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And it's PJ.
PJ. A dejected, a sad, a depressed PJ.
Oh, we're back to work at the home office, so it's nice to be back in Dallas and back at the corral and back in front of our fans. Let's get some support here because we're going to need it. We're going to face the Omaha Hot Corners, who are just as bad as is tough. It was tough for you to find this game, folks. Not many people are going to watch this game.
You guys are real fans. We appreciate it.
The heck are you doing? Anyway, let's go to that last game because it's going to take a little while to get through some of this stuff, and there's not much for us. Okay, 10-1, which is going to be how it ends, and that's how we end up losing the game, Pete. It was, like you said, it was not a good thing.
No, it wasn't. And I refuse to speak of it ever again.
And that's how it's going to end. And now we're facing these hot corners, like I say here. And this is a game that we should win. It shouldn't be a problem. And we'll have to see how that goes. So we got how many other games here? Oh my gosh, 23 games, Pete, to tell you about. Starting with the Beals and the Sawteeth. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
This is gonna be nuts. Okay, here it is. Give us that score.
Bee-Wolves travel to take on the Sawteeth. Bee-Wolves jump out early, but the Sawteeth come roaring back, but it's going to be Bee-Wolves 8-4 in the end.
Nice. Platypi at the Freebooters. Platypi 7-1.
Moonstars taking on the Sawteeth. It's a back-and-forth battle. Sawteeth are going to win it 5-3.
Lockhorns at these Hot Corners. Hot Corners jumped out in front first and ended up holding out 4-3.
Colorado Lockhorns travel to Detroit to take on the Moose. It's going to be Lockhorns all day, Tommy, 10-3.
Nice. Freebooters at the Wide Loads, and of course the Wide Loads win at 6-3.
Sawteeth travel to take on the Blowfish. It's going to be Sawteeth 5-2 in the end.
Grapplers at the Jacks in Baltimore. Close game at first. The Grapplers win at 8-5.
The Bizards travel to take on the Herbivores. It's going to be Herbivores holding court 8-6.
How bizarre. The Heaters at the Wildcats, and the Heaters win at 3-1.
The Sirloins travel to take on the Crocodons. It's a back-and-forth battle. It's going to be 5-3 in the end. Crocodons.
Kendall, a 2-run home run. Wax Bills the Wild Pigs. Wax Bills 5-0.
Overdogs travel to Hawaii to take on the Nemesis. And it's going to be a back-and-forth battle. The Nemesis are going to hold court and win it 8-7.
Wide Loads at the Swordfish down in San Juan. It's Wide Loads 13-3.
Overdogs and the Nemesis. It's going to be Overdogs 8, Nemesis 6.
Some names are hard to say. Wide Loads Swordfish second game down there in San Juan, and Wide Loads win at 10-4. Again.
The Crocs travel to take on the Wildcats. Crocs 8-1. Wow, what is happening? Why is it
glitching on this? Wax Bills the Grapplers and Wax Bills 8-4. This doesn't bode well.
Jacks taking on the Wild Pigs. It's going to wind up being the Wild Pigs 8-5.
Sirloins at the Heaters. And come on, Sirloins. They win. Ooh, big 15-7.
Herbivores travel to take on the Sawteeth in a divisional confrontation. Sawteeth win at 8-0.
The Moonstars and the Buzzards. The Bizards. How bizarre. Moonstars 9-5.
Wax Bills travel to take on the Grapplers. It's going to be Wax Bills 3-1. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little concerned when there's stutter during just scores.
Yeah, that's okay. A little troubling.
Let's go.
The Liberty Conference Eastern Division, the Wide Loads with a record of 24 wins, 11 losses, and a plus 66 run differential, the best by far in the league, Tom. 66, crazy. They have a 7.5 game lead over the Swordfish and the Jacks, who are both in second place with records of 15 wins and 17 losses.
Wow, the Wide Loads are the only team with a winning record in the Eastern Division. In our Central Division, Pete, just wait a day and things get better. The Moose are on top at 18-14, a plus 37 run differential. They got a one-game lead against the Chicago Crocodons, who are now 17-15. Of course, we play them coming up here soon. We're 2 games back, right behind them at 16-16. Wildcats have fallen to last place at 15-17.
In the Western Division, the Hawaii Nemesis have topped Western with a record of 17 wins, 15 losses, and a plus 12 run differential. The Sawteeth, actually, it's a two-way tie. Nemesis and Sawteeth are both tied for first place. Nemesis with a plus 12 run differential, Sawteeth with a plus 2. That would put the Herbisaurs in second place with a record of 15 wins, 17 losses. They're 2 games out of first place.
All right. In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, it's the Montreal Wax Bells on top, 22-11, plus 55 run differential, second best in the league. They've got a 4.5 game lead ahead of the New York Wild Pigs, who are 17-15.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters, with a record of 19 wins, 13 losses, and a plus 30 run differential, they have a 2.5 game lead over the second place Colorado Lockhorns, who have been coming on as of late, Tommy.
Yeah. And they're 17-16, right? Is that what you said?
They're 17-16.
Yeah, well, we helped the Heaters out nonetheless.
Are you critiquing my job? Are you critiquing?
No. The Pacific Division is this. I had nothing funny for that. The San Diego Moonstars on top, 19-15 at plus 23 run differential. They're a full game lead ahead of those LA Blowfish that Lad Bradovic left. They are 18-16. And when there's 5 games left, we'll do the wild cards, everyone. But there's not quite 5 yet. After 33, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so after this game, we'll start covering the wild card before 2. But right now, this brings us to today's game. It's game 33 of 38, and it's the 12-21 contact specialist hot corners. Ooh. Who, when you look at their bars there, doesn't look like a bad team against our 16-16 Ramblers, extreme contact specialists. So we have an edge on them there. The hot corners are going to put their starter on the mound. Again, it's what's his name? The actor. Anyway, Dot DeCornis. Looks like Jesse Plemons. He's known mostly for his accuracy, and he's got good velocity and fair junk. He gets ahead. Got a 2-2 even record with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.43 whip. Not bad.
No, and backing him up is going to be Belter. Brad Belter out in right field. Is that it? Brad?
Bo Belter.
Bo Belter. That's right, his brother. Bo Belter, the right fielder. He's got good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and good speed on the base paths, hitting 296 with 5 home runs. Jay Jumps, the second baseman, with good power, good ability to connect, and about average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 148 with 1 home run. And Bash, what's his first name?
I think it's Jeb Jumps and Bobby Bash, I believe.
Bobby Bash, the third baseman. Good power, but he struggles to make contact at home plate, and he's got good speed on the base paths. He's in 240 with 5 home runs.
He is. And they're going to be going up against our top starter, the right-hander Tobias Glover. Mostly for, it looks like his accuracy, although his velocity is almost exactly as good, and his junk is pretty good too. He's a rally stopper with elite cut finger. He's got a 2-2 even record, so he'd like to get in the winning column. He's got a 4.15 ERA and a 1.20 whip, so he's pitching well.
Yes, and backing him up, Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, who's locked in right now. He's got good power, good ability to connect, and good speed on the base paths, hitting 317 with 10 home runs. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, has kind of fallen off as of late. He's got about average power, good ability to connect at home plate, and less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 363 with 4 home runs. And then Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, with good power, good ability to connect, good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 438 with 10 home runs.
Yeah, Spray and Corbin now got a little challenge going between them about the home run count. They're both at 10, so next one to 11 wins $100,000. I don't know.
Wins a car.
Let's get the lineup for the assistant coach. Pete, look at a little something like this. It's they say Swindle Heath is tense in left field, but Kaylee Lancaster's also tense. So I'd rather go with a tense Swindle Heath to start things off. And left field behind him, Spray Bellamy, third base batting second. Spray Bellamy, the only locked-in Rambler at this point. He had that great home run down in Mexico. But I'll ask him, Corbin Huerta is going to play center field, bat third, and at cleanup is going to be the right fielder, Kid Paul. Kid Paul in right field this time because Huerta's in center. Batting fifth, Marcus Murillo, and playing second base. At shortstop, Noah McLean. Behind him, the DH, the designated hitter, Enoch Hugh. It's technically we could put Lad Bradovic in, but he's tense. Enoch Hugh is going to be the DH today. Batting 8th and at first base, John Contreras. Unless we put Hector Clemens in.
It's up to you. I think Hector Clemens is the better hitter, right?
He's the better hitter. John Contreras is the better fielder.
Let's go with the better hitter because our offense has been struggling as of late. So we need all the offense we can get.
Yeah, well,
to heck with defense. Who needs that?
Yeah, he's
typically they're hitting home runs against us anyway. So
neither one is a real good contact hitter. Hector Clemens is a worse contact hitter, but he's a better power hitter.
Oh, okay.
So Ken Bernal is going to catch and bat 9th. Kenneth Bernal, the Dallas native, playing at home here. And then on the mound, Tobias Glover, as we said, throws the forefinger, the 2-finger, and the cut finger, mixes it up with the slider. Pete, how about the lineup for those hot quarters? What do you know about it?
I know that Burko, the designated hitter, is going to be leading off. He's locked in. Sportswood at first base will be batting 2nd. Jay Jumps, the second baseman, batting 3rd. Batting 4th is Belter out in right field, batting 5th. Man at shortstop, Bash will be batting 6th and playing 3rd base. James out in center field, batting 7th. Holmes, the left fielder, batting 8th. And Medina, the catcher, batting 9th. And DeCornas, the starting pitcher, will take the bump for the hot corners. So we can get this one underway. Tommy G.
Dot the corners.
Dot the corners. Dot the corners. I get it. Contact specialist, hot corners meeting up with the Ramblers. Extreme contact specialist for the mud wrestling, the traditional pregame mud wrestling.
And it's Team McDonald's there against us. And they're just going to stand there awkwardly staring.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's glitching. Look at that. It's taking them forever to get out on the field. Stu Burko, Dirk Spartswood, and Jeb Jump's going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who's taking the bump with a 4.15.
Yeah. That's a little dance move they decided to make. And this does not look promising, my friend.
No. I'm so used to trying to do that so quickly because it takes, they're out.
Yeah.
I had more than enough time.
It's like real time. I'm not seeing any, stutterers on my recording software. Like it's not showing that there's any encoding overloading. So I'll just get the play ball button.
Now batting.
Stu Burko pounding the dirt out of his shoes repeatedly. Still doing it. Still pounding.
Yep.
Still getting the dirt. Lots of dirt. A lot of dirt in Burko's cleats.
He'll play ball.
Burko, that's enough, man.
Yeah. This is getting weird.
Yeah. He's gonna wind up bruising his foot. He won't be able to run to first base. Okay, he's ready now.
Okay, you ready? You're finally ready.
No,
he's going back.
Got to go back a couple minutes. Stu Burko. Okay, not yet. Not just yet. He's almost ready.
Fans are cheering him on.
Woo, Burko!
You can do it.
You ready?
Stu.
You ready? No. I think he's got a tick or something. He's gonna go see a doctor about that.
Okay.
Oh, it's getting smaller though. It is getting smaller each time.
It is.
Wow.
This is officially
the worst.
The worst we've ever seen it.
Stu Burko trembling in the batter's box, waiting for Glover's first base.
He's scared.
He is scared. He's the most hit batter in baseball, actually.
Yeah. Oh
and
my.
And the umpire's
goodness.
doing a little dance back there.
All right. I think things have calmed down here a little bit with the occasional little starter. Oh boy. No, it said pitch out. I tried to move I can't move this thing. Okay, here we go. Let's try one pitch.
All right, Stu Burko against Tobias Glover. That one's fouled off out of play. Over the dugout on the first base side. So strike one. Glover throwing to Stu Burko.
No,
that one's inside ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And who's catching? Because he just flipped that ball back right out of his glove. Didn't even throw it.
It was impressive. Yeah. Missed on that one.
Oh, got past the catcher, but then got hit into center field for a single. So 1 on with no outs. Stu Burko at first base. Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman, stepping in. He's hitting .323 with 6 home runs, 23 RBIs. 1 on with no outs. Stu Burko does not have a lot of speed over at first base. Glover steps off of the rubber, and Burko is back. Sportswood, the first baseman, waiting for Glover to deliver. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Tobias Glover not letting any of this nonsense get into his head. Swing, that's fouled off behind him. That was high ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dirk Sportswood, the hot corner first baseman. That one's fouled off into the backstop, so he'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stu Burko at first base. That one's fouled off over the backstop, so he'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tobias Glover with that elite cut finger that he throws low for a ball. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's outside, ball 3. Full count now to Dirk Sportswood. Sportswood. He cracks that one foul into the dugout along the first base side. Sportswood has butter fingers, but he's stimulated. I don't know if I should know that. There's a shot that's going to get into right field, and another single. So 2 on with no outs in the top of the first. Jeb jumps the second baseman is neutral and fit. He's known as a whiffer and a stealer. He's got good power, good contact, and about average speed. He's hitting 148 with a home run, 9 RBIs. So 2 on with no out in the top of the first. And there's a shot that's going to get into off the wall, and Corbin Huerta comes up throwing, but they're going to get 2 on that double to center field. So 2-0 in the top of the first. Bo Belter, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. He's a fastball hitter. He's hitting .296 with 5 home runs, 21 RBIs.
Sometimes they don't always go for that first pitch, you know?
First pitch is swing and a miss, strike 1. No, Bo Belter. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a strike.
That's in there for a called second strike, and now Belter finds himself behind in the count, 1-2. 1 out with no. There's a roller to Murillo. He's going to make the throw over to first to get the batter, but the runner from second will take third easily. So 1 out, runner at third. Randy Mann, the shortstop, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a little hack. He's hitting .307 on the season with 1 home run, 9 RBIs.
Oh.
There's a, okay. It's a hot ball. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot. Oh, and it's up over the head of the leaping Marcus Murillo at second base. Another run will score, making it 3-0. Tobias Glover's in the tank at this point. Looking for that flask he keeps in the back pocket. Bobby Bash, the third baseman, steps in. He's an off-speed hitter with a wild thrower. He's hitting .240 on the season with 5 home runs. That's over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first base. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. 1 on, 1 out. Hot corners with a 3-0 lead in the top of the first. There's a shot that's going over to Bellamy. He's going to throw to second, over to first, and they get the double play to get out of the inning. But once again, the Ramblers start the game by giving up 3 runs. So as we head into the bottom of the first, it's 3-0 hot corners. Swindle Heath, Spray Bellamy, and Corbin Huerta going to try and get to Dot Decoranis. Dot the corners. That's what we said. Dot the corners. Swindle Heath, the fielder, is tense but fit. He says his outside pitch. He's got a lot of stuff going for him.
He's a big act. He's tense. Takes the first one in for a strike. 0-1. Second pitch right in there. Oh, ball 2. Good patience. .363 average. 10 home runs has the Heath man. That one misses ball. Good patience again. 20 RBIs. Ow! Left center field. That's into a gap. He's rounding first for second. He's going to get a stand-up double, Pete. Way to start things off offensively, Swindle Heath.
You don't throw that mess to Heath. You don't throw that there.
I know this.
Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, stepping in. He's locked in and fit. He favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's hitting .317 with 10 home runs, 17 RBIs. The first pitch to Bellamy's over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on with no outs. That catches the inside corner for called second, and now Bellamy's behind in the count 1-2.
No, that ball's inside.
That one's inside. That'll even the count up at 2-2. That one's high ball 3. Full count now to Spray Bellamy. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. That's ball 4. So we got runners now at first and second with nobody out. And in steps Corbin Huerta.
All right, Corbin, tie this game up with 1 swing. He's 438 on the season, 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. He's looking for 11 feet. First pitch low outside, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Pressure creeping up here as the Ramblers could tie this with 1 swing.
Oof.
Oh, that was the pitch, but he was late. Strike 2. 13th pitch.
Oof.
Oh, swings a bad one outside, and instead of the home run, hey.
I thought that was coming back in. Kid Paul, the right fielder's neutral and fit. He's an RBI hero who's hitting .369 with 6 home runs, 15 RBIs. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Kid Paul fouls that one straight back. Strike 1.
Ball, that's outside.
That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a shot, but that's going to be foul along the third base side. So Paul now behind in the count, 1-2. That one's high ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. We got some glitching going on here. Oh,
I never saw it.
Nope,
Wow.
never saw it. That caught the outside corner for a called third strike, and down goes Kid Paul. So 2 outs and 2 on. In steps Marcus Murillo.
The 1,000-mile-an-hour fastball. Murillo, 363, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs. You got to be ready for those bullet pitches, Pete. That one makes outside corner strike 1. 2 outs now in jeopardy of stranding 2.
Ball outside.
That one's a ball of good patience. 4 home runs, 18 RBIs, Marcus Murillo. Runner first and second with 2 outs. That one makes outside corner strike 2, 1-2. 1 more to go. Way in. Good check. He pulls it back. 2-2-2. You never know. Marcus Murillo can go deep. Instead, he gets it on the ground and jumps at second and throws him out before he's halfway to first.
Yeah, so we're going to head into the top of the second. Hot Corners 3, Ramblers nothing. Geronimo James, Nora Holmes, and Ariel Medina going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who threw 21 pitches and gave up 4 hits in the first inning.
Center fielder.
Geronimo James, the center fielder, stepping in.
We got an error, but I can't remember where it was. James, the center fielder, like you said, hitting 302, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Tobias Glover can throw his 22nd pitch to start the second and hope to have an inning without any runs here. As a Hot Corners a blanket is 3-zip. That one is in there low, strike 1, 0-1 the count. Glover looking good so far this inning. That misses on the ball. Now we're even up at 1 apiece. Got a interesting hairdo by the ump back there. Check swing strike 2, 1-2. Glover's got him in a good place. Pitching much better this inning. 25th pitch to Geronimo James. Hoping to get past him with K. Instead, he hits a foul ball first base line. That's going to drift into the stands. Give him another crack. Hopefully not so far out. He's not a big power hitter. It's good contact hitter. It's another hard one. Foul ball first base line. For not a power hitter, he's sure crushing these. He's got good contact against these right-handers, so these righties. Breaks the bat on a foul back behind the net, grabs a new stick. Still 1-2, now the pitch count creeping way up. He's closing in on 30, and he's facing his first batter. Oh, it gets past him, and then he gets another crack at it and hits it left third base line. Foul ball souvenir. There it's on the ground. Diving stop by McLean. Can he beat him? He does. Wow, no McLean. Wow.
Number 49.
I don't know what that was. But yeah, Noah McLean makes a great dive. He's feeling good about himself there. Gets that first out. Now you got Nora Holmes, the left fielder, the 10th left fielder for the Omaha Hot Corners. She's a good contact hitter. Takes first one high ball, 1-0 the count. She's hitting .299 on the season. 8 home runs, 19 RBIs. Slider misses low and away. Got 2 quick balls against maybe one of the more dangerous hitters on the Omaha team. Swinging a bit, strike 1. Now he's at 2-1 the count. But if you get behind Holmes, I think he's doing okay. And it's a hard one over the head of the first base, and that gets into the corner. That's going to be multiple bases. This kid Paul goes back to get it, throw it into the cutoff. They're going to relay it to third. They're going to hold her up at second. Pete, it's a double.
The catcher, number 61.
And
Ariella Medina.
And it is what is Ariel Medina, the newest Hot Corner. Just got signed by the team, catching for them now in her first game as a Hot Corner. She takes the first pitch right in for strike. Nice slider. It's her very first at bat in the league. There's one on the ground to McLean, who's going to pick it up and throw to first. Runner comes back to second. That's good. Now we got 2 outs. We just need 1 more.
Number 25, Stu Burko.
Okay.
Anthony Stuberko, 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch, Slayer. Locked in. Got a average speed runner at second base. Low pressure situation. But ball goes high. Ball 1-1. The outfield fading back. In case, because they can't run very far. And there's, a jumping, what's his name? And they're going to throw the ball at home, and it's going to be way off. And they're going to get that 4th run beat. They can't hold them off.
The first baseman, number 28, Dirk.
They're making the hot corners look like the wide loads. Dirk Sportswood locked in 1 for 1 with something. He's got a runner again at second base and scoring position. Get that fifth man fouled back up here by the booth. 0-1 the count. Did I mention Dirk Sportswood is locked in? First base, he just watches a beautiful pitch right in there. 40th pitch, a blast into right center field. That's going to bring in another run as they go into second base, and it's a 3rd straight double beat.
Now back, the second baseman, number 36, Jeb jumps.
What are we going to do? Jeb jumps, 1 for 1 the double, 2 RBIs. It's 5-zip in the second. They're threatening to hit 3 an inning. Foul ball, third base line. Spray Bellamy's going to run over and get that by the third base coach position. And finally end that one, Pete.
Yeah, we're just not getting anything out of our starting pitchers. Noah McLean, Enoch Hugh, and Hector Clements going to get a first look at Dot DeCornis. Hot Corners 5, Ramblers nothing. DeCornis throwing 23 pitches with 2 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up a hit, I think. Noah McLean, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. He favors the low pitch. He's hitting .442, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs. There's a shot. He pulls it foul, though, along the right field line, so that'll be strike 1. That catches the outside corner for called second strike, and very quickly, Noah McLean is in the hole. 0-2. There's a shot. That's going to get up the middle into center field, so a clean single for Noah McLean. He's rounding first, going for second. Oh, thought better of it. Good going, No.
Noah McLean of all people.
Yes, sir.
All right, Enoch Hugh. Contact against right-handers, 286 on the season, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Fans are treating him like he's the best guy we got. First one right in for strike, 0-1 the count. Safety off now, 28th pitch outside, ball 1, evens things up at 1 apiece. Got good contact against right-handers. Like I said, that 2 quick strikes, now he's in a hole, 1 more to go. As Dot DeCornis looking for that K, pops that up. That's going to be an easy catch. Second baseman jumps, runs back, gets it 1 down.
1 out and 1 on. In steps Hector Clements, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's got magic hands, the ladies say. He's hitting .300 with 3 home runs to 11 RBIs. 1 on, 1 out. Hot Corners with a 5-0 lead in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Clements is over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and now Clements working from behind in the count, 1-2. Allen's fouled straight back. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allen's high, 2-2 now. DeCornis throwing his 36th pitch. High, ball 3, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Ooh, early swing, and Hector Clements goes down for a K. So 2 outs now with a runner at first. Ken Bernal, the catcher, stepping into the batter's box.
All right, Ken. This is your chance. First one outside ball, 1 to the count. 2 outs, going to strand him. Oh, there it is. It's late swing straight to second base. 1 pump, throw to first. We're done again.
Yep. Going into the top of the third, it is Hot Corners 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Ramblers no runs on 2 hits with an error. Bo Belter 0 for 1, Randy Mann 1 for 1, Bobby Bash 0 for 1, Glover at 41 pitches, giving up 7 hits. His ERA is at a 4.71. Bo Belter, the center field outfielder, he's hitting. He favors the fast 0 for 1 today. I'm glitching over here, Tommy. Yeah, Hot Corners 5, Ramblers nothing. Top of the third, first pitch to Belter's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That was lifted, a little blooper over to Max Murillo. All right, 1 out. Randy Mann stepping in the shortstop. Randy Mann, I didn't see. I think he's 1 for 1 today. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the third. Hot Corners 5, Ramblers nothing. That's in there for a called strike. Strike one. Tobias Glover going to throw his 45th pitch here in the top of the third. There's a shot, and Noah McLean's going to pick that up. A little line drive to Noah McLean at second. So 2 up, 2 down. In steps Bobby Bash, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 today. Glover is tense here in the top of the third. That one's ripped foul behind the backstop. Strike one. Ooh, big sneeze by Tobias Glover. Bobby Bash, the third baseman. And he fouls that one off. And very quickly, he puts himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on, top of the third. Glover delivers, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Bobby Bash for the third out. So the Ramblers shut the door for the first time in the game. But we're going into the bottom of the third. It's still 5-0 Hot Corners. Swindle Heath 1 for 1 with a double. Spray Bellamy with a walk. And Corbin Hirta 0 for 1 with a strikeout. DeCornis at 39 pitches. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and Fitty's 1 for 1 with a double today. Favors that outside pitch, but DeCornis gets ahead. First pitch to Heath is inside, ball 1. That one's fouled straight back. That'll even the count at 1-1. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. There's a hot smash. One hopper to Randy Mann at short. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Sportswood at first base for the out. So 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, Spray Bellamy. Spray, get it going. Spray can do it for us, Pete. Spray's locked in. He needs another home run. Oh, that was it. Misses, doesn't swing. Strike 1, 0 on the count. High one, good eye. Ball 1, 1 apiece now. Bottom of the third, 5-0 Corners. That one misses inside, ball 2. 47th pitch. That's the, oh, misses ball 3. Good patience. 3-1 hitter's pitch to the big hack. Oh, there's the strike. 3-2 full count. Let's see what happens here if they can throw to him. Hard one on the ground, but the third baseman, Bash, runs over, grabs it, throws it in the dirt, but Sportsman makes a good grab, gets the out.
2 outs, in steps Corbin Hirta, the center fielder. He's tense, but Fitty's 0 for 1 today. Nobody on. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Hot Corners with that. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that was a ball. Ball 1. There's a shot. That's going to get into center field. A line drive into center field for a single. Corbin Hirta on first with 2 outs. In steps Kid Paul.
All right, it's the Kid Paul. I didn't see what it was. I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. He gets ahead. First pitch, late swing, strike 1, 0 on the count. There goes the runner for second. Late swing, strike 2.
Go.
Throws it into the outfield. And he's going to get to third base. Way to get in there. Way to get in there, Pete. And then there's a grounder to third. They're going to throw to first to get the third out and strand him.
Yep. So we're going to head into the top of the fourth. It's still Hot Corners 5, Ramblers nothing. Geronimo James 0 for 1. Nora Holmes 1 for 1 with a double. Ariel Mundita 0 for 1. Tobias Glover at 48 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 7 hits. His ERA is at a 4.62. Geronimo James, the center fielder, stepping into the batter's box.
Geronimo for 1. Contact against right-handed pitchers. Real good contact, like. He's got 1 long ball. Swings back, fouls it behind the net. 0-1 the count. 5-0 Hot Corners. There's an easy pop-up behind second place. Noah McLean finds it finally and gets it in the shallow grass, Pete.
Number 49.
Yes, sir.
And it is Nora Holmes 1 for 1 with a double. Yeah. Huh. The tense left fielder. The Hot Corners. She's a sprinter. She gets on. First pitch, slider right in there for strike. 0 on the count. 52nd pitch coming up right here. Low and down. Clement's going to pick that up by himself as he runs over to first base. 2 up, 2 down. Pete, look good so far.
Number 69.
Yep.
Ariella Medina.
So far, so good.
All right, it's Medina's turn. Ariella Medina, her second at-bat. 0 for 1 on the day. A little tense after that first meeting, but it's, you know, she's tense since her first game. Checks on the first one, ready for strike. That was her best pitch. Whoever's not going to throw her as good a pitch from here on out. Second pitch, slider misses just high. Check swing, ball 1. 1 apiece now with that elite cut finger. Oh, he goes low and in. She does not chase. 2-1 now. Fall behind the count to Ariella Medina. Not a great hitter. Catcher. She hits that one on the ground, and even though she's not a great hitter, she gets it. He throws and almost beats her, Pete.
The designated hitter, number 25,
Yep.
Stu Burko.
But it's that problem. Okay, Stu Burkel's 2 for 2 with a double and a single. We get the 2 strikes and then we give up the hit. I don't know how we get around that, but I don't know. The locked-in designated hitter. A good. Ooh, hard foul back behind the plate. The outfield saw that and they're going to start wandering back toward the wall. There's one on the ground to Bellamy, who's going to go to 2 with the 3rd out. I thought it was a double play situation. Sorry.
That's all right. We're going into the bottom of the 4th. It's still 5-0. Hot Corners. Marcus Murillo 0 for 1. Noah McLean 1 for 1. Enoch Hugh 0 for 1. Dot DeCornis is at 54 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up a walk. 3 hits. His ERA is at a 5.01. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is 0 for 1 today. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. First pitch to Murillo is a strike. Strike 1. There's a hard smash. That's going to get into right field. So a clean single for Marcus Murillo. A leadoff single. So 1 on with no outs in the bottom of the 4th. Here comes Noah McLean.
Noah McLean 1 for 1 with a single. If anyone can do it, No can. Okay, first pitch to No. Hard foul ball, first base line. 0-1 the count. Got a slower than ever at first base. Late swing past the mound, and that's going to be another single. Pete, we got 2 in a row.
Yep, just in time for the double play. 2 on, no outs. In steps Enoch Hugh, the designated hitter. He's at 0 for 1 today. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's also known as a little hack. Not a lot of speed on the base paths in the 2 players out there. First pitch to Enoch Hugh catches the outside corner for called strike. Strike 1. Hugh squares around to bunt. Oh, then they're all going to get caught. And they're going to go to second for the 4th out. And they get 1, but that's it. So runners at the corners with 1 out, and in steps Hector Clements, the first baseman. It looked like he was going to catch it.
All right, you got a runner in scoring position. Runners at the corners. Person's in for strike. 0 in the count. Second pitch. A little high foul back 0-2. Trying to get away outside ball 1-1-2 the count. Hector Clemens trying to get that second out. Misses outside ball 2. Good patience now. 2 apiece. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Oh, and he reaches out and swings at a bad pitch and gets that game we were talking about.
No. Ken Bernal, the catcher, is neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Come on, Kenny. Base hit gets us on the board. Breaks the seal. First pitch is hit up the middle into center field, and it looks like it might be, it could be, it is. They finally cross home plate. It's 5-1 now. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Swindle Heath stepping in.
Gotta love the lag. Swindle! Get a home run and get this thing within 1 run. That was it on the inside corner. He doesn't swing. 0-1 the count. It's intense. Swindle Heath. Now misses low ball. 1 apiece now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 69th pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Dangerous stranding him again. Fouled back off the wall. Defensive swing 1-2. Still 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Inside swing. A diving jump is going to throw him out and strand him, Pete, just like we said.
Yeah, but they're on the board. So as we head into the top of the 5th, it is Hot Corners 5, Ramblers 1. Dirk Sportswood 2 for 2 with the double. Jeb Jumps 1 for 2 with a double, and Bo Belter 0 for 2. Glover at 58 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 8 hits. His ERA is at a 4.53. Dirk Sportswood's the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 2, a double, a single, and an RBI. If he can hit a triple and a home run, he'll hit the cycle. He looks an awful lot like Hieronymus Jackson. And it's hard for Tobias Glover not to put one right in his ear hole. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 5th. There's a shot. That's going to get into left field. Swindle Heath will come up firing, but a clean single for Sportswood. Jeb Jumps, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a double, 2 RBIs. He's known as a whiffer and a stealer, which seem like things that are completely diametrically opposed. A whiffer and a stealer. There's a shot. Now he's hitting like a ton over here. A first pitch, he grounds into a right field for a clean single. So runners at first and second now with no outs. Bo Belter, the right fielder, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. Belter, though, with power and a good connection. He's also got good speed on the base pass. So first pitch, and that's going to get into left field, and that's going to be another single. And here comes the hot corner. So bases loaded now with nobody out, and Randy Mann, the shortstop, steps in. He's neutral and fit. Known as a little hack, he's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI.
Got a yank his sorry ass.
Tobias Glover, though, is a rally stopper with an elite cut finger. All of a sudden, our starting pitchers can't get through 6 innings.
Yeah. No, they cannot. Cannot, will not.
Nope. So that's going to be the end of Tobias Glover's day. He's going to take a seat. Jada Testa, the B-ranked relief pitcher, is going to come in. She's got about average velocity, a little bit less than average junk, and a little bit better than average accuracy. She's neutral and fit. She's got a 6.0 ERA, a 1.33 whip, 7 Ks. She's got an elite changeup. She is fully rested. She throws a four-seam fastball, a curveball, and that elite changeup that we talked about. So now pitching, Jada Testa. First pitch to Randy Mann is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Mann is known as a little hack. He'll take that pitch for a called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot, and that's going to go over to there, over back to there. And we're going to get a double play, although they did give up 1 run. Yeah, he should have come home. Should have come home with it. Sorry about that. Bobby Bash, the third baseman, stepping into the batter's box. So 2 outs, runner at third base. Bobby Bash, the third baseman, in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. That one's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot corner's now 6-1 over the Ramblers. That one's popped up on the infield. Noel McLean is there. He's calling for it at his shortstop position. He'll make the catch. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. It is Hot Corner 6, Ramblers 1. Spray Bellamy 0 for 1 with a walk. Corbin Hirta 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Kid Paul 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Dot DeCornis is at 71 pitches with 4 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at a 5.10. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, locked in and fit. 0 for 1 with a walk today. He favors that outside pitch, and he's a big hack. Pounded a deep home run up there, down there in Mexico. There's a ground ball to the third baseman, Bobby Bash. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Corbin Hirta. Corbin Hirta.
All right. Huerta, 1 for 2 with a single. We still need to get more hits. 6-1. We need a 5 runs to get ahead here. Got a tie at first one, fall back 0 on the count.
No.
That was never strike 2, 0-2. 1 more to go. Oh, misses inside, ball 1. Way to go, Huerta. Swings it 1 inside, fouls it back off the net, 1-2. A little glitch happening. He knows he likes the inside pitch, so he throws it but doesn't swing. 2 apiece now.
Oh.
Comes right in there and he swings a day early and she beats him.
Kid Paul, the right fielder, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2 today. What is wrong with me, Tom? What is wrong with me? 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Kid Paul's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller. That's going to get to the shortstop. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the third out. And we're going to head into the top of the 6th. Hot Corner 6 runs on 11 hits with an error. The Ramblers 1 run on 6 hits with an error. Geronimo James 0 for 2. Nora Holmes 1 for 2 with a double, and Ariel Medina 1 for 2. Jada Testa at 6 pitches. Her ERA is at a 5.14.
Number 13,
Geronimo James, 0 for 2. Good contact against right-handers. 7th pitch by Jada Testa, who's only given up 1 run, which is a nice change of pace. First pitch to James is a whistling fastball, rising fastball in for a strike, no swing, 0-1 the count. To Jerry James, center fielder. Second pitch misses outside. We are knotted up at 1 apiece. A little stutter for you stutter fans. He's got the elite changeup. Here it comes. Oh, he fouls it first base line. Souvenir, Hot Corners fan. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Jada Testa looking good after a K there. I like that beat.
number 49.
Me too.
Nora Holmes.
Nora Holmes, 1 for 2 with a double. Tense left fielder. You never know. Jada Testa got a couple more to go. She's got good gas in the tank. She's got a lot of gas.
There's a strike.
Beautiful curveball outside. Strike one. 0-1 the count. To Nora Holmaz. She anticipates that. No, McLean jumps. Swiddle, he slides up and bails them out with a beautiful sliding grab beat.
Yep.
Medina.
That's what I thought, too.
I didn't think he was going to get it. Ariella Medina, 1 for 2. She had a good one the last time. A little bit better now. Brett takes first one for strike 0-1. Jada Testa's got to put her back in her place.
Whoop.
The
Glitch.
14th pitch.
Ball outside.
Glitch.
This is outside Glitch City here in Dallas, Texas. One apiece now. 15th pitch by Jada Testa coming here at the top of the 6-6-1 high corners. It's foul ball first base line. Souvenir, as they say in French, which means to remember. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and she gets another K to close it out. Way to go, Jada.
Yeah, she's pitching pretty well. This looks a lot like our last game, though. We're going into the bottom of the 6th. It's Hot Corners 6, Ramblers 1. Marcus Murillo 1 for 2, No McLean 2 for 2, and Enoch Q 0 for 2. Dot DeCornas at 80 pitches with 5 strikeouts. DeCornas, at some point, we should be able to get to her. She's over 70. Murillo 1 for 2 with a single today. Yeah, we should be able to get to her at some point.
81st pitch coming up right here. This is ball low. Good patience. That pitch count go up. 1-0 count to a day early swing by Murillo, or one apiece. Now is 1 and 2 is going the other direction. Going for the K, going for the throat. Swing on the ground. That's going to be picked up by jumps at second. One pump throw to first. One up, one down.
No McLean, the shortstop, locked in and fit. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He favors the low pitch. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 6th. There's a hard ground ball to the first baseman who couldn't handle it, so No McLean's going to reach base safely. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Enoch Q.
All right, Enoch, you got 1 on. Don't strand him, Enoch. He's 0 for 2, though. Maybe we should get what's-his-face in there, the pitcher guy, to hit real good. Late swing foul ball, third baseline, Souvenir won the count. 1 out, bottom of the 6-6-1 hot corners. Hard foul back up here by us. 0-2.
Ball low.
Ball 1. 1 and 2 the count now. Dr. Corners to the 89th pitch.
No.
Check swing ball 2. Way to pull it back. 2 apiece now. He's going to the 90th pitch now to Enoch Q. Let's see what happens.
Strike 3.
Oh.
Strike 3.
Hector Clements, the first baseman, tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. That's going to be the end of Dot DeCornas. She's going to be pulled. Joseph Brosif is going to come in, the B-plus ranked relief pitcher. He's got good velocity, better than average junk, and about average accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 4.36 ERA, 1.2 whip, 34 Ks on the season. He's a composed pitcher. He's almost fully rested. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a slider. So 1 on with 2 outs. There's a hard smash into the stands along the third baseline. Strike 1. There's a blooper. 1 hopper to the second baseman will make the throw to first for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the top of the 7th. It's Hot Corner 6, Ramblers 1. Stu Burko, 2 for 3 with a double. Dirk Sportswood, 3 for 3 with a double. Jeb Jumps, 2 for 3 with a double. Jada Testa at 16 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Her ERA is down to a 4.5. Stu Burko, the designated hitter, is locked in and fit. He's 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and an RBI. He's a first pitch slayer, Tommy. He slays them. Plus 10 power and plus 15 contact on an 0-0 count. First pitch to Burko, and there's a shot that Spray Bellamy. He'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to first for the 1st out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's 3 for 3 with a double, 2 singles, and an RBI. He's got butterfingers, and he's stimulated, which means a 10% chance of a plus fitness. First pitch to Sportswood is in there for a called strike, becoming juiced for the final 2.5 innings. That one's high, ball 1. He anticipated that one, though. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to the Hot Corner first baseman. That one's inside, ball 2. 2-1 now. Jada Testa throwing her 21st pitch. And there's a shot, and that's going to be gone.
Totally missed. It was supposed to go inside, and it glitched over to the left, right down the pipe.
Well, Sportswood made you pay for it. So that went 465 feet. That's his 7th home run and 25th RBI, and the Hot Corners are up now 7-1. in the 7th inning. Where Jeb Jumps, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 2 for 3 with a single and 2 RBIs. Again, he's that whiffer stealer. He's a stealer whiffer.
The computer put that reticle right where he needed it to. It just all of a sudden just took off and went right to the center like I couldn't control it.
There's a shot. Oh, and a one hopper to Corbin Huerta. He's going to throw it. Why is he throwing it? Okay. A misplay by Corbin Huerta allows him to get the second. So poor play in the field. Bo Belter, the right fielder, is neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. So one out runner at second who's a stealer. Is he going to steal third? I don't know. Let's watch. There's a shot, and that's going to be into right field, and up comes the throw. The catcher couldn't corral it. So runners at the corners now with 1 out, and Randy Mann, the shortstop, he's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI.
Oh, no.
There's a shot that's going to be off the wall. And Swindle Heath is going to pick it up and make the throw in, but they're going to pick up 2 more runs. And this game is officially over, folks. It's 9-1 now, Hot Corners. We're being beaten by the worst team in baseball. Bobby Bash, third baseman, 0 for 3. And you know what that means, folks. That means there's a new best of the worst.
Doesn't go anywhere. The reticle just goes right to the middle. I can't pull it away.
Yeah. That's going to be the end of Jada Testa. We're going to bring in Donnie Bowers. He's locked in and fit. He's got a 5.68 ERA, a 1.63 whip, 20 Ks. He's a pick officer. He's got less than average velocity, average junk, and less than average accuracy. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider.
It's funny that the Hot Corners are going to get double digits against us.
Yeah, it is. First pitch to Bobby Bash is fouled off along the first baseline. I don't know why I'm. There's a roller. Who's giving it? What? Okay. They gave me no McLean, and he's going to make the throw over to Clements for the second out. So 2 outs, runner at second base. Geronimo James, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. They did that thing again where it was in the middle, and they give me Spray Bellamy, then no McLean, then Spray Bellamy, then no McLean. It's like, who are you going to give me? I need one. You know?
Yeah, I did. What was I going to say? Oh, with what was I going to say about the reticles?
First pitch was fouled off, strike 1. Geronimo James, the center fielder. That one's ripped foul. So now he's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. Corners up 9-1. There, swinging a miss, strike 3. Donnie Bowers closes out the 7th. We're going to, the Hot Corner half of the 7th. We're going into the bottom of the 7th. It is Hot Corners 9, Ramblers 1. Ken Bernal 1 for 2. Swindle Heath 1 for 3 with a double. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2 with a walk. Joseph Broseph threw 2 pitches. His ERA is at a 4.33. Ken Bernal, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Bernal is a durable hitter.
We need 8 runs here.
Oh, come on,
and that's
man.
an easy pop-up to right field. And that one's caught. Center field for first out.
Swindle Heath stepping into the batter's box. He's neutral but fit. He favors that outside pitch. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a shot into right field on the fly. That's going to be caught for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. And in steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's locked in and fit. He's 0 for 2 with a walk.
All right, not looking good, Pete. Not good. Spray! Whoa!
Didn't
he made him do a loop. That was the coolest thing. 0-1. Hard one on the ground, straight to jump to second, 1 pump throw to first. This is the best Hot Corners team we've seen all year.
Yep. So we'll head into the top of the 8th. It's Hot Corners 9, Ramblers 1. Nora Holmes 1 for 3 with a double. Ariel Mendina 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Stu Burko 2 for 4 with a double. Donnie Bowers threw 5 pitches, racked up a strikeout. His ERA is at a 5.49. Nora Holmes, the left fielder, tense but fit. Oh, you're doing this. I'm just doing everything now.
Oh, 1 for 3 with a double. Have fun with Bowers. He's doing all right. He's locked in, actually. First pitch. Foul ball, first baseline, Souvenir. 7th pitch coming up by Donnie, pick officer. Foul off third baseline, Souvenir. Can he get a pass or get another K? He would like to. On the ground, foul ball. Let's see, the infield's going to go guard the lines because she's hitting them down the sides. Ninth pitch coming up by Cha. She hits one out to a diving Marcus Murillo is going to throw it over the first and get her finally.
Now batting, the catcher, number 61, Ariella Medina.
Ariel Medina, 1 for 3, 10th batter, 10. But last time she was 10th, she got a single. So we'll see what happens. We're not expecting much. First one in for a strike. Nice slider there. 0-1 the count to Medina. Beautiful afternoon for baseball. Some other city. That one's hitting the center field. That's going to be a single. Medina again. She goes out, single, out, single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25, Stu.
And it's now Stu Burko. 2 for 4, double, single, RBI. First pitch, Leia. Outfield's going deep. Got to run first base. Want that double play ball. Bowers is locked in though. This is high on that one. Ball 1 to the count. Into his 13th pitch. Hard one to Marcus Murillo jumping, and that's going to be another extra base performance again. Wow, this glitch is going to get the runner into third. The corners.
The first baseman, number 28, Dirk Sportswood.
All right, Dirk Sportswood. Okay. First baseman, runners in the corners, 1 out. We need that double play, Donnie. Like we said, first. Oh, they're going to get, okay. Everybody goes back on that wild pitch by Donnie Brawes. 15. Misses inside ball 2. 2-0 now to a dangerous hitter. Stimulated hitter. 3-0. And we see he may just walk him here. Goes right in with a strike. 3-1 now. Hitter's pitch. Fouled back. Souvenir. Outfield fading deep just in case. And he throws it away. And they're going to get the run on the wild pitch. How about that?
Now batting, the second baseman, number 36, Jeb Jumps.
Yeah.
Two wild pitches to one batter. What's with our pitchers? Jeb Jumps. Crazy hitter. First one strike, 1-0 on the count. Double digits. Hot corners lead. Oh my goodness, Pete. He can't stop it. He's the closest one to it. They're going to get multiple runs. Run 11-1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 16, Belcher.
Well, don't worry about putting another pitcher in. It doesn't matter at this point. Runners at second and third. Goes right to him. Foul ball, first base line. Souvenir. They want to beat us 17-0. You can smell it. 23rd. Foul back here by us. Souvenir. Outfield fading deep. Oh, they go shallow instead. Okay, now they're going to go deep. All right. Second and third, 1 out. We can't get the double play. And it's extra bases again. They're going to get both of those runners in there. Where to finally picks it up, he's going to get 13-1. I think they're going to get 17, Pete.
Now batting,
Yeah, they're going to cut their run differential in half.
Randy Mann.
They were the worst run differential. We were the second. And now they're going to be...
Yeah, we'll be standalone. Oh, no, another one.
I can't get anybody out now.
Yeah, don't even try.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 30, Bobby Nash.
See, when I do exhibition games, I'm not this bad. This is the thing that bugs me too. Is it's like I don't know how I'm getting. Why am I this bad?
Well, the computer gets into a stretch where it won't let you get anything past them. There's a strike 1-1 because it says it wants you to replace your pitcher. So it'll just keep it, but we're not going to replace it at this point. Who else are you going to go to? Ball back up the wall, 2-2. And at this point, we're down so far, you wouldn't replace it. You wouldn't waste another pitcher on this. 3-2, full count. He's going to walk the bases loaded. Foul ball, first base line. That's going to be a Souvenir handout. They're looking for that 17. There's a dive. It goes over to first. He goes to second.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 13,
Oh, Pete.
Ronald James.
I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on, but this is weird.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
This is
Another
a
run.
joke. He's going
Look
from
at-
first to third on that
Third.
ground ball.
Batting, the left fielder,
I have to
number
change the
49,
pitcher. This is ridiculous. We're never gonna get out of this inning.
Well, bring in the closer. Bring in Twist. Don't. Oh. Fouls that back off the net. Souvenir will win the count. Runs to the quarters. 15-1.
No,
I still think they
that's
get 17.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
They can get there's 16.
Freaking. This is horrible.
Now batting the catcher, number
This is
61,
horrible. And we've improved our pitching staff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, we're better.
I don't understand this. I really don't.
It's like the game is insisting that you switch your pitcher.
Now pitching,
Well, it's
Graham.
insisting we
doesn't-
lose. It's just,
It
you know what I
doesn't
mean?
make sense, like, for any other reason. You wouldn't switch a pitcher being down by that much. You just let them ride it out because you don't want to bring somebody else into that crap.
If you see the team
Twist.
has gone around,
No mostly for his
away
junk
for a free slice
and
of sushi
poor accuracy
booty.
surrounded. He's got that. He's got those pitches. Four finger mixed up with a curveball. Curveball fouled back off the net. Souvenir still 2 outs. We're 1 out. We don't want to get that double play. Souvenir strike 2, 0-2. Twist looking good so far. If anyone can do it, Twisty can. Curveball, foul ball into our dugout. First base line. Still 0-2. Ariel Medina. There she goes, strike 3. Now she got it out. If she's up again, she'll get on.
The designated hitter, number 25, Stu Burko.
That was only 2 outs. I thought we had 2 outs.
Stu Burko 3 for 5. Guaranteed a home run. Right here.
That's a strike.
Check swing strike 1 on 1 the count to Stu. The locked in Stu. Swing and a miss strike 2. I thought they were going to take that back. 0-2 with 2 outs. It needs 1 more. Can Twist get past him? Nope. On the ground. No, McLean's going to be able to throw it to first. It's the only out he can get.
All right. But they put 7 on the board. Jesus. We're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. It is Hot Corners 16, Ramblers 1. Wow. Corbin Yurta 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Kid Paul 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Marcus Murillo 1 for 3. Corbin Yurta center fielder 10th but 5th. 1 for 3 with a single. Jeez. How does it get so bad?
Seymour Sox.
Nora Holmes is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Seymour Sox. Seymour Sox, the C-plus ranked right fielder, outfielder, will take over duties in right field. Sox has a good speed, average fielding with a good arm. He's known as a base rounder. He's neutral and fit. No errors on the season with a .333 batting average and no home runs. They're also going to pull Ariel Medina, the catcher, and they're going to bring in Lars Stadkleef. Lars Stadkleef with poor speed, but he's a good fielder with a better than average arm. He's neutral and fit with no errors, hitting .286 on the season with no home runs. And that's first pitch to Yurta's low, ball 1. Allen's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That's rocketed foul. 2 balls and a strike down to Yurta. Allen's hit foul into the backstop. 2-2. There's a roller up the middle. That's going to get into center field on the ground. So a clean single for Corbin Yurta. 1 on with no outs. And now it's Kid Paul's turn to disappoint the fans.
Yeah, I got to strand him.
Yeah.
Kid Paul 0 for 3. Go looking for 0 for 4. First pitch there for strike. 0-1 the count.
Of course it was.
There he goes for second base. Swings and misses. He's a nice steal by Huerta, but it looks like Kid Paul's going to strike out here. The RBI hero. Oh, that one's up high, ball. 1-2 the count. We're in scoring position.
I'm getting a lot of glitches now.
Gives up. Step out of the thing if you have to. On the ground, comebacker passes the pitcher. He's thrown out, but they advance the runner beat.
So 1 out and a runner at third base. Marcus Murillo stepping in. He's 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch to Murillo's over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's ripped foul. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's way outside, ball 1. 1-2 now to Murillo, the second baseman. There's a roller to the second baseman over to first for the second out, but the run will score. So the Ramblers have cut the lead. All right, no McLean stepping in.
All right, no. Get one here. That one misses outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Bottom of the 8th, we still have another inning. Unbelievable. Up this middle in the center field, that's going to be a clean single.
Yep. 1 on with 2 outs. Enoch Hughes stepping in, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 3 today. Scores now 16-2.
We can.
We still got one more of these stupid innings to go.
We can DH anybody. We'll bring Repo Reeves in.
Enoch Hughes going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Repo Reeves. Repo Reeves, the pinch hitter, is got better average power, good ability to connect, poor less than average speed on the base pass. He's neutral and fit, hitting .375 with 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. So with 1 on and 2 outs, Repo Reeves taking over. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's ripped foul into the stands along the left field line. So 1 ball, 1 strike now. That one's low, ball 2. 2-1 now to Repo. That's in there for a called strike. That evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's way inside, ball 3. Repo had to get out of the way of that one. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that's high, ball 4. So Repo Reeves will take his base. Runners now at first and second with 2 outs. Hector Clement's going to step in.
All right, Hector, this is your chance. 0 for 3, like everybody else. 2 outs, 2 on. First one misses ball. One look out, good patience. Bottom of the 8th, 16-2. Hot corners. That one's in for strike. 1 apiece now. Clement safety off.
Pete.
Early swing fouled back. Souvenir. 1-2. Low and in, ball 2. 2-2-2. The machine gun down. There it is. Hard one to center field, and we get a highlight, Pete. There's a home run for you. Way to go, Hector.
Woo!
The H-Man hits that ball 442 feet. It's his 4th home run and 14th RBI of the season, and we get 3, Pete, and now it's 16-5. We're coming back.
Yes, sir. Ken Bernal, the catcher, going to step in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. And this place is alive. Joseph Broseph going to take a seat, Tommy. They're going to bring in
Joe.
They're going to bring in Rachel Rhubarb. You better be ready for it. She's a C-plus ranked starting pitcher / relief pitcher. She's got the good velocity, poor junk, and good accuracy. She's neutral and fit. She's got a 3.63 ERA though, Tommy, a 1.52 WHIP, and 13 strikeouts. She's not very well rested, just a little bit over half. Throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So Rachel Rhubarb taking over for Joseph Broseph. The first pitch, high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Kenny Bernal. That one's ripped into the stands along the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's ripped into the stands along the first base side. No, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Kenny Bernal takes that one inside. That evens the count up at 2-2. Rhubarb throwing. There's a 1 hopper to the shortstop. Randy Mann, he flies it over the head of the first baseman into the stands. So Enoch Hugh will, was it? That wasn't Enoch Hugh. Who was that? Will wind up at second. So 1 on with 2 outs. Swindle Heath's going to step in.
All right, Swindle. Foul. Strike 1. Oh, no swing. 0 in the count. We got to run a second base. 2 more runs and make us halfway there. That one's almost halfway there. 1 apiece now. Just want to leave. That one's low and in, ball 2. Good patience. So those are horrible pitches by Rachel Rhubarb. Her 9th pitch.
Ooh,
Finally,
Pete.
swing and miss. Strike 2. We're at 2-2-2. There it is. Oh, it's a liner to right field, but it's going to be caught for the 3rd out by Sox in right field.
Dag nabbit, but the Ramblers put 4 on the board. We're going into the top of the 9th. Hot corner, 16 runs on 23 hits with 2 errors. The Ramblers 5 runs on 10 hits with an error. Dirk Sportswood 4 for 4, a home run, a double, and a walk. Wow, that's a lot of stats. Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 4 for 4, a home run, a double, 2 singles, a walk, and 3 RBIs. This guy's had himself a career day today, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
First pitch. Oh, and it's a wild pitch. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Dirk Sportswood. That's in it for a called strike. That evens the count now. 1-1. Twist Gutierrez going to throw his 10th pitch. That's in it for a called strike. And very quickly, Dirk Sportswood now working from behind in the count. 1-2. And he just gets enough of that to foul it off. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the 9th. That one's high, ball 2. 2-2. Hot corner 16. There's a roller. Noah McLean will rush up on it. He'll make the throw for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Jeb Jumps, the second baseman. He's locked in and fit. 4 for 5, 2 doubles, 2 singles, 3 RBIs. That's the first time. The crowd goes wild because that's the first time the Ramblers have been able to retire Dirk Sportswood.
yeah, I know, right?
Nobody on, 1 out, top of the 9th. Twisty puts that one in there for a called strike. Strike one. Twisty looking good so far in the first in the 2 innings he's been out. There's a shot that's going to get into. And Swindle, he's on the run. Does a backhand. He just backhanded that ball and made the catch. So 2 outs and Bo Belter, the left fielder, stepping in. He's 3 for 5 today. Belter is a fastball hitter.
Right? That's what I'm told.
Gutierrez gives him the curve ball. He takes it for a called strike. Strike one. That one's high ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. He would have gotten that past Belter if it was in the zone. That one's ripped foul along the third base line. Now, Bo Belter working from behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, but it's a drop strike, third strike, so they're going to make the throw to first just to make the official. We're going to go into the bottom of the 9th. Hot Corners 16, Ramblers 5. Spray Bellamy 0 for 3 with a walk. Corbin Yurta 2 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Kid Paul 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Rhubarb at 10 pitches. ERA's at a 3.57. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is locked in and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's 0 for 3 with a walk today. Come on. Although I wish there were guys on base. Spray Bellamy gets a hold of that one. He hits it into foul territory just in front of the dugout on the third base side. So that's caught by the catcher for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Corbin Herta.
Corbin! Tense. Ready for strike. Going the count. Bottom of the 9th. We got 2 more to go.
Oh, wow.
Popped up 2 pop-ups. They're going to hit them pop-ups to the catcher.
Yeah. Yeah. Kid Paul, the right fielder, stepping into neutral and fit 0 for 4 today. Nobody on, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Late swing, strike two. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's inside ball one. 1 and 2 now. There's a shot that's going to get into left field, and it's going to be caught by Bo Belter, and the Ramblers lose again. This is the end of their season. They are done. There will be no playoffs, folks. And I don't care if they fire me. Go ahead and fire me. I don't care. I can't believe they lost this bad.
Technically, we still could make it, but we'd have to win everything. And I don't see how we can playing like this. Look at the Hot Corners get 3 in the first, 2 in the second. We get 1 in the 4th. They get 1 more in the 5th. They get 3 more in the 7th. And then they get 7 in the 8th. We get 4. So the Ramblers score 5 runs on 10 hits with 1 error. Not bad offensively. Defensively, again, just awful. 16 runs the Hot Corners get on 23 hits and 2 errors.
Yeah.
We are the worst team right now by far in this last stretch.
Well, that's the thing is I wouldn't even say it was defense. I would say it was pitching. Our pitching is horrible.
Yeah.
It's not like I say, the Hot Corners had 2 errors today. We only had 1. I mean, we're not making a lot of errors in the field. There were 2 errors in judgment. But honestly, the game didn't hinge on those two. Yeah. Honestly, it's just pitching, like you've talked about in the past. Pitchers are giving up hits into the alleys. Players are able to run around the bases like there's no tomorrow. It's just
All right. So for hitting, Burko goes 3 for 6 with 3 runs and RBI. Dirk Sportswood 4 for 5 with 4 runs, a home run, 3 RBIs, and a walk. Jeb Jumps 4 for 6 with 3 runs, 3 RBIs. These guys are just lapping it up, man. They haven't had an outing like this all year. Bo Belter 3 for 6 with 2 runs, 2 RBIs, 1 strikeout. I mean, they're giving high fives all the way onto the plane. Mann comes in, goes 3 for 5 with a run, 3 RBIs. Bash goes 1 for 5 with a run, with an RBI and a strikeout. Geronimo James 1 for 5 with an RBI and 2 strikeouts. So far, everyone has an RBI. James goes 1 for 5 with an RBI, a hit, an RBI, and two strikeouts. Nora Holmes 2 for 5 with a run, an RBI, and now finally to the people who didn't score an RBI. Only 3 of them. Sox comes in to sub, doesn't hit. Medina goes 2 for 5. The rookie 2 for 5 with a run and 2 strikeouts. And then Lawrence Stadcliffe comes in to relieve and doesn't hit his way.
Yeah, and then for the Ramblers, we got Swindle Heath, he came back from an injury, and I think that he's got one hit since he's come back.
Yeah.
He goes 1 for 5 today. Spray Bellamy 0 for 4 with a walk. Again, Bellamy is a bat we need to hear from on every game. Corbin Hurta. He goes 2 for 5, scores a run, struck out twice. Again, the 2 strikeouts are uncharacteristic for him. Kid Paul, 0 for 5 with a strikeout. That's not characteristic for Kid Paul. Again, I don't know why the offense seems to have dried up. Marcus Murillo, 1 for 4, scored a run, picked up an RBI. Noel McLean goes 4 for 4 and scored a run. But again, no home run, no RBI. So he gets 4 hits, but it doesn't do anything. Enoch Q goes 0 for 3 and struck out once. Again, you're following up Noel McLean with Enoch Q, who goes 0 for the day. Repo Reeves goes 0 for 0. But he did walk. So he scored a run, walked once. Hector Clements goes 1 for 4, scored a run, hit a home run, picks up 3 RBIs. He did strike out twice. Ken Bernal 1 for 4 with 1 RBI. And look over there at the hot corners. It's bad. We keep talking about our batting averages. They got like 341, 305, 325, 302, 333, 400, and they're in last place in their division.
Yeah. You look at ours, if you saw our batting averages in real life for a real team, you'd be like, wow, these guys are like the Yankees. Nope, now we got a losing record finally. All right, we finally get a loser. Dr. Cornish goes 5 2/3 innings, gives up just 7 hits, 1 earned run, walks 1 runner, gets 6 strikeouts. The ZRA drops to a 4.91. He's now 3-2-0 on the season, winning record. Way to go, Dot. Joseph Broseph goes 2 innings, gives up 3 hits, 4 earned runs. It was their weakest pitching. Walks a batter, gives up a home run. His ERA jumps to a 4.96. He's 3-0-0 on the season. And Rhubarb comes in to relieve, throws 1 1/3 innings, gives up nothing. Her ERA is a 3.42. She's 0-3-4 on the season.
And for the Ramblers, Tobias Glover, he'll get saddled with the loss. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 11 hits, 5 earned runs, struck out 1. His ERA is at a 4.70, and his record will fall to 2 wins and 3 losses. Jay DeTesta came in, pitched 2 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, struck out 2, gave up a home run. Her ERA is at a 7.56. She still has no record on the season. Danny Bowers pitched an inning, gave up 8 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. His ERA is at an 8.55. His record will remain 1 win, 1 loss, and no saves. And then Twisty Gutierrez came in, pitched a really good inning and 2/3, only struck out 2. His ERA falls to a 2.79. His record will remain 2 wins, no losses, and 2 saves. And like Glover, Testa, and Bowers, their ego is shot pretty much for the rest of the season.
Yeah, and no matter what.
Right.
Even though his name is Donnie, you will call him Danny.
I will call him Danny.
He's Danny. He's always been Danny to me.
As long as he keeps giving up 7 earned runs, I'm going to start calling him Dirt. I'm going to call him Dirt Bowers.
Well, this is something you don't see every day, Pete.
3 stars of the game. The number 1 star, number 28, the B-ranked first baseman, Dirk Sportswood, 4 for 5, a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and scored 4 runs.
Yeah, it's got to be the only game this season where the hot corners have all 3 stars of the game.
Yeah.
Number 36, the B-plus ranked second baseman, Jeb Jumps, gets the 2nd star, goes 4 for 6 with 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs.
And that's the thing, too. We'll talk about number 69 here, B-minus ranked second baseman, shortstop. I think it was Randy Mann. He goes 3 for 5, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and he scored a run. Again, the number of doubles that these guys hit.
Yeah.
It was just amazing.
Our outfield is the slowest in the world. So.
Yeah, but there's 5 doubles right there on these 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the gamer stats. Good old Tommy G with 6 hits, 2 RBIs, 4 great catches, 2 bases stolen, 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 52%. Pete J had 4. I had 4 hits. Wow, you can knock me over with a feather. I thought for sure it was maybe 2. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. They got 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 48%. And that's going to be how she broke it down, folks. Again, technically Tommy G is right. We are not officially out of it, but boy, the way we're playing and the damage that's being done to our pitching staff over the course of these games, I don't know if we're going to be able to overcome that.
Well, it's funny because it's like there's that lockdown where it says this pitcher is just going to get rattled. It's just going to happen, and you could see it coming, and you try to make different pitches. And at one point, I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to throw a strike because they're hitting everything.
Right.
So I'm just going to throw a ball and see if they hit it. And when I went to throw it there, that's when the reticle just shot right to the middle of the strike zone. It's like, what?
And a home
You
run.
won't even let me throw a ball. Yeah, it won't even let me throw a ball. It's like, no, you're not going to throw a ball. This guy's going to nail you. So it's like, what? You may as well just simulate the game and watch it. It's that ridiculous. I mean, again, I don't mind losing. Sometimes I make, that's a bad pitch call. This, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put a slider, and I'm going to put it just outside the strike zone to the left, and the reticle is right in the middle. It's like, no, I did not want to throw a strider down the pipe.
Yeah.
That's obviously the wrong pitch in this case. I wanted to get it fading out and have him chase it or the ball. But it's like, no, I wouldn't throw a slider down the middle. That's just – so anyone watching is like, why would you throw that? Well, I wouldn't.
Right.
And I didn't. The computer did.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I've done that too, where I've tried to, like you say, you get into that mode where they're hitting everything. So you try to throw a ball away, and they still hit it. And you're like, I hit the reticle. The reticle's outside the strike zone, and pretty well outside the strike. And still, they'll reach out and they'll still hit it, and you're like, that's.
I just realized we got to close this thing down. It's almost an hour and a half of this nightmare. So let's we'll wrap it up. Pete, now you're gonna jump on a flight going back out of town again. Where are we heading now? We got to go to we're going to Colorado. Do some more hunting out there too.
Very cool. Yeah, let's do that. I can't wait to do more hunting.
Silver Peak.
We'll do
the Lockhorns, and then we'll go to Chicago for 2. We've been looking forward to that.
I can't wait.
Lose in Chicago.
I'm looking forward to flying into Chicago. It's been a while.
Yeah. And then back here for the Sirloids, and then back out to Atlanta for Wildcats. All right, folks. So thanks for hanging with us this long. Hang in there. You never know. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
Until the next game in Colorado Springs, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're going to say, get out of here.